What's good, everybody, man? It's your boy Kenny Chao. We are back with another mukbang. Y'all been loving these on the channel, man. You guys told me to go into find these groups, influencers, basketball influencers, and we have a special guest today, man. Got my boy Jlaw B-Ball.
Yeah, that's me. Oh, it's kind of weird that we're doing it in front of a cartoon face of myself.
What the heck? I didn't even notice that. How come my app's not on here?
Did you give me some money?
Oh, I have to pay you to get on my app?
100%. You especially. Like, I'd take your money, I wouldn't even put your name on the board. Actually, I lied. I was just kidding. If you paid me, I'd put your name, Ken, right there.
No way.
Yep.
Really?
20 bucks.
I'll Venmo you after this.
Sounds very good.
This video is sponsored by DraftKings. Happy holidays to each and every one of you guys, man. You guys know Christmas week is upon us and the NBA is filled with many games. DraftKings Sportsbook has a very, very special gift for you guys. And also, you guys, DraftKings Sportsbook is an official NBA sports betting partner. And another thing about it, man, DraftKings is safe, reliable, and secure. And whenever you deposit your money, you can also withdraw it whenever you want. And let me tell you about what DraftKings Sportsbook has a gift for you guys today, man. If you bet just $5, yeah, man, I said it, $5 on any NBA team, if victorious, DraftKings will give you $150 in free bets. Be sure to not miss this special promo going on right now, you guys, and be sure to use the best code in the world, man. Code CHAO. Yes, I said it, man. Code CHAO right here. So be sure to download the DraftKings Sports app right now, man, and use the best code in the world. Code CHAO. Thank you, DraftKings, for sponsoring this video. Hey, man, so we got this whole team right here. All right, like I said, the mukbang, y'all, you know, it's casual. We're just gonna be talking about hoops. We just got done with a 1v1 if you haven't seen that already, man. And Jlaw said this is the best spot. I really don't know what this is. What is this called?
Burnt crumbs.
I don't know who got this.
Ooh, breakfast sandwich? Who got that?
I think I got it. I have no idea. All right, who got tater tots? No,
I think it came with yours.
Oh, shit.
Like a little hash brown tater tots?
All right. I don't know what that is.
It's like a hamburger. Feels like one.
Sauce.
Oh, that's me.
What did you get? I know you got something healthy.
Carne asada salad.
Never mind.
Fire. Absolute flame.
Why didn't you tell me to get that?
Oh my goodness. We didn't ask.
You're supposed to suggest. All right, that might be it.
Carne asada. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Carne asada.
Oh, yes. Is that what you got too? Yeah. Respect. Sir. Was that the last second audible? Like
that was the first one.
Bro, that does look really good.
You give it a try if you want.
What did I get, man?
Breakfast sandwich is fire.
All right, man. Look, we have burnt crumbs in Orange County. We are in Irvine right now. I think Irvine probably has one of the better foods in LA.
It does.
Yeah.
A huge like Asian infusion, like foods, like great Korean food, great hot pot, like in good like this, like crossover between Asian and American food. Love it.
Do you like Asian Mexican fusion food?
Love it. Freaking flame.
All right, man. Look, if you guys don't know, you guys can introduce yourselves, talk about, you know, the team and, you know, what you built. I feel like this shit's just been renovating every year. Like, it's gotten, the wall's crazy now. You got it used to be pretty plain.
Yeah, so we've been here for 6 years, a little over 6 years, and it used to be completely different. A6 used to own it. So it was like really like dull, royal blue, walls were barren, super white, kind of like an insane asylum. And now we've partnered with Mitchell & Ness, Sanford Medical, Rep 1 Sports Agency, and we're kind of transitioning this into something that's a little bit more like high functioning, like a little bit more for the social aspect too. Something's appealing. So we're building out like cubbies on that, so we can have each individual like our pros right there.
Can I get one?
Absolutely not.
Damn.
Extra 20?
How about I just give you 100? Can I just select what I want so that everything's 20 bucks?
No.
All right. If you want a cubby, I guess you gotta have a pro contract. That's what it is.
Pro contract. Not yet, Ken. We're just got kind of little, couple of additional updates and upgrades that are coming out very soon. But
cool.
Yeah, work in progress.
And then, you know, team, you guys want to introduce yourself, what you guys do for Jlaw?
I'm Meek, I'm his videographer, so I run all of the content for YouTube, some stuff for socials. Been with Jay for about 3 years now, so it's been good.
It's been 3 years? 3 years.
Yeah.
I know Meek for
I knew you were
4
making
years.
basketball mixtapes too.
Yeah, like back in the day. Chao Media, that's what it was.
Chao Media!
So, Meek's the OG, Jlaw's the OG. Chris, you want to talk about what you did?
I'm Chris. I've been doing running Jlaw's TikTok and IG for almost a year now. Helping out with that. Follow me at Chris Clutch 24.
Oh. Plug it.
Plug it. Go follow him, man. And yeah, I mean, you guys want to talk about crazy shit that happened in 2021 for the team and stuff like that?
Dude, well, I mean, this has probably been the biggest like, sponsorship we have, or the partnership we have with Mitchell and Ness. Obviously, they come in and bring a ton of like credibility,
Yeah.
a ton of like clout. We've got Mitchell and Ness store like in our facility that I know you've been in.
Is it the one right here?
The one right over there. We've got like all the Just Done stuff. It's for open up for all our clients. Partnership we got with Sanford. Like that's been another huge one. Like they're a mega company out of the Dakotas, and they do our strength rehab. So we have strength conditioning as well as rehab therapy in our facility too. So that's been probably the biggest thing coming out of 21 that we were able to kind of like partner with them.
All right, you guys know Jlaw trains a lot of NBA dudes, right? Who's your player that you train that like improved exponentially, and you're kind of like, yeah, he was built for that kind of thing, you know?
Does it have to be NBA?
We'll do college and NBA, because I know, or let's do all levels, high school, college, and NBA. And I know you do a lot of female hoopers, so you know, we could do
I'd say
male and
Haley Van
female.
Lith.
Okay, college.
Because Haley Van Lith, she has such like a high ceiling, but she's already like a very like, talented individual. But like mentality-wise, like she'll come to the gym and she won't stop until she gets it right or gets it like perfect. And that's a rarity with like any athlete. Usually you get an athlete who come in, get work, especially when they're that high level. Come in, put in the work, not complain, and leave. She comes in, she asks questions until she understands it, fully, and then she'll, relieve herself from the workout once she feels like she's accomplished it, which is a freaking rarity. I love working with her, and she'll come out for like a month at a time and like really grind and show like a ton of improvement in a short span of time.
Yeah, her game's crazy. I've seen her, and she has a really nice shot. She has a really nice shot.
Oh my God,
it's
way better than me.
It's insane at her. How tall is she?
5'7", 5'8",
5'8".
5'6", 5'7", 5'8".
And she can shoot far.
Yeah.
Like I seen some of the work, because you do like is it a 50 day or a 30 day? What?
30-day
30-day workout. Yeah. Shoot. All right. Male high school, or I guess high school or college that you train.
Who do you think? Who would you say? Yeah. No.
I know you guys train a lot.
We have
I know.
so many guys that like Josh Giddey.
Giddy's big.
Giddey came in. We were with Giddey for the Josh Giddey. We were with him for all summer, and he was just an incredible person to work with. Ton of upside potential. Came in like really grasping certain mechanics, certain areas of the shot, and he did a tremendous job. And it's showing, like work is showing, like this year, his rookie season, from a shooting percentage. So he was a big one. Julius Randle was a huge one.
I remember that.
That was a massive one. That probably takes the cake.
So were you one of his like main trainers during that time when he hit that kind of like that leap?
When he was in LA, I started working with him. His main trainer is Tyler Ralph.
Okay. Oh yeah. From Texas.
One
right?
of my close buddies. And in the summers when Julius would stay out here in LA, he would train with me, go out to Dallas, and that's where Julius has been in the last couple of off seasons. Has been with Tyler Ralph in Dallas. But incredible. And Tyler does a tremendous job.
Yeah.
And has been with him since high school.
So were you training him when he was on New Orleans?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then he took that big leap when he got to New York.
Yep.
Have you trained with him since?
No, since COVID I haven't.
Oh, okay.
He stayed out in Dallas.
In Dallas? Okay. Because you get a lot of overseas guys, right? Like
That's like our biggest specialty is like the FIBA cats that come over here. Guys from Australia, we do a bunch in the NBL, a bunch of Euro guys.
All right, so I'm sure everyone wants to know this question. Who do you think is better now? International players or American players? Because I feel like that transition's been getting bigger and bigger.
Better or more skilled?
You be the judge of that. You know what I'm saying?
I
don't really know.
I think international players have a leg up on local because they understand the system side of basketball versus Americanized players are very unilateral. They're very isolated. It's isolation, high skill set, which is great, but you have to understand the game at a deep level in order to be a professional and be a good one at that. That's why you notice like guys like Josh Giddey coming in and making an impact, and even though OKC is a tough squad, he's making an impact on other areas just from other than his shot.
Yeah.
And then Luka Doncic, his impact right away when he entered the league.
Right.
All these European players who have been growing up in the system, European system of playing since they were 14, 13. And it's different. Like even in Australia, those players, those young ones, they're in a professional setting at an early age, and they have to get they get bred in it, they get force fed it, and so that way when they get to the league, it's not that big of a transition. They're used to the physicality, they're used to the systematic style of play. So I love working with Euros. I think we as Americans, American basketball players, we as American basketball trainers need to do more about pushing the envelope for game series and game sets, not as much isolated actions.
So do you think that's ever gonna happen? That cross? And then we're just gonna have American breeds that are ridiculous, or what?
Yeah.
Do you think they'll give that up? I feel like Americans play it's more flashy.
It is more. It's a lot more
like,
flashy.
because I've watched, I think it was the Olympics this year. What team does Luka play for? Slovenia?
Slovenia.
I watched the Slovenia team, and they all looked like Lucas. That's what it was. It was weird. It was like, where are all these guys coming from? Like, they all play the same. They pass the same. Like, it's assists. It's like a 5v team. It's almost like the Warriors right now. Like how they play in that system. Like, there's no Luka, bro. It's like Luka. There's 1.0, 2.0, 3.0. Even the center shoots.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it's insane. So, I think, I don't know. I feel like international players are taking over slowly. It's like they're coming in because you see more international players in the league now, and they're getting more recognition than anybody. Because I watched Josh Giddey play, and even though his game isn't as flashy, he does like really the small things that like you don't see, like rebound or like just make the extra pass or like hit the shot when he needs to. And I feel like that their knowledge is a little different from Americans. Y'all feel that way? Y'all seen everything, right?
Josh does passes that look easy that are insane. Like like snapping the ball out of bounds with his left hand across the court to get to the corner. Like, try doing that. Try standing on one side of the floor and firing a ball with your offhand across court and hitting somebody with seams in the hands.
Right there, yeah.
It's insanity.
Luka does the jump passes out of double teams. I don't know how he does it sometimes. I'm just like, I guess it's just their train. What do you think it is? Like, what?
We get put in those like roles. Like, you get put in these situations, these series, so frequently at an early age. So when you go through them, you know exactly where everybody's going to be. And once you do it over and over and over again, it becomes like second nature, to the point where it's like, okay, I have a step-up screen, I'm attacking downhill. If I slow the pace, I know my roller is going to be right behind me, and this guy's going to release, and I'm just going to dump off the pass. So when he leaves his feet on the jump pass, he knows, like, okay, and if they're not there, that corner is drifting, or my opposite players on the perimeter, drifting corner, and I'm going to be able to dump it off to him. So it's like always pick your poison, like when they get into a situation. And like when you're a young cat in those series, and you have to like look out for your team, he's looking to feed them first. Right. So now you're here in a league where you're feeding everybody else, and if that's not there, you can attack your basket. But they always like fall back on their ability to look at, for their team first.
That's crazy. I know you train Caruso.
Hey, you see, baby?
Is he what people think he is? Like when you train him?
Like a great dude?
You know what's funny? You want to hear a crazy story?
Huh.
So one time we went to New Orleans. The Lakers were playing the Pelicans, and we went out to the casino at New Orleans. I forgot what it was called. I think it's Harris, like right in NOLA. And we were playing blackjack, me and Cash. And this is after the game. Caruso and what's his name? Mike Muscala. They come up and they're just playing blackjack with us. But this is Caruso's like rookie year, I think, or sophomore year. But I was a fan of him because I was like, oh, Caruso, like all this, right? But no one knew who he was. And like I didn't want to be a fanboy and be like, bro, I
stop it.
Yeah, you're lit, bro. Cause like I know, cause I was watching, I watch a lot of college basketball. So him coming out of Texas A&M, and him just being like a little older, but I knew what he could bring. I was like, oh, dude, like he's gonna be great for the Lakers. And he had bounce. I was just like, oh, like he's cool. But now to see him now in Chicago doing what he does, it's kind of sad to see because I wish the Lakers kept him because, dude, he's that guy you need on your team to come off the bench.
He's a mortar guy.
Yeah,
sure.
Like he might not score a lot or he might not be the flashy player, but he'll guard your hardest player, the best player on the other team for 94 feet, and then he'll hit the open shot now. He's making the great pass, and he'll give you a highlight. So yeah, that was crazy. I wish I said something actually, because
you didn't say anything to him.
We were just talking, but like I feel like NBA players, I try not to like make them feel uncomfortable because we were literally gambling for like 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. I was just like,
just dead silence, just looking
no, like we were cheering, like we were hyping it up and stuff like that. But like I didn't want to fanboy for so long because I know when they're outside, they just kind of want to be themselves and do their thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I doubt he'll remember that. I think if you say Six God next time you meet him, say, do you remember at the New Orleans casino at Harris, a guy saying Six God, because that's what we're just chanting for every time. Because like we had 15 most of the time, so I was like Six God, and then we'll get like 21, and we're all like cheer. Yeah, if you ever train him again, ask him about that. And then
I'll text him right now.
Hey man, you never know. I'm not making this story up either. It was really Mike Muscala. He got traded from the Hawks to the Lakers. Because I asked him about Trae Young like back then, and Caruso was just the dude back. Like, but he wasn't as popping. He was like slowly getting up the ranks. I don't know if LeBron
do you remember a dude at Harrah's
Casino in New Orleans with Mike Muscala? Say Mike Muscala playing blackjack, an Asian dude, yelling Six God. He might remember
an Asian dude at Harris Casino in New Orleans who was playing blackjack with you. Wow, this is an awfully worded text. Blackjack with you.
And Mike Muscala, you gotta say Mike.
With you and Mike Muscala.
Yes. This is before they had LeBron. I think it was like Julius Randle.
Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, it's just like, and it was like towards the end of the season. So
Travis Ware was on that squad.
Travis Ware was on that team. I think even D'Angelo was on that team.
I think he was right before he left.
This is a long time ago, you guys. I'm not making this story up. That's cash.
Do you remember an Asian dude at Harris Casino in New Orleans who was playing blackjack with you and Mike Muscala?
Yelling Six God.
And who was constantly sounding like an idiot.
Dude, you can't say that. Actually, he might remember that. But he was yelling Six God too. That's the thing. He's like, oh yeah, he was chanting, screaming, and he was paying like $50, $75.
Really?
Yep. This is before his big contract.
He's a very like frugal individual.
I'm already knowing.
He's a very like down to earth, humble, like very smart with his money. Like he's a great dude.
Dude, yeah, he was hella chill, man. I'll never forget that day, bro. It was just so funny because I was a huge fan, but I didn't want to fanboy because he was really nobody in the league yet. Like, no one really knew about Caruso, but I was like, oh, dude, I watched this guy all the way at Texas A&M, and like he did amazing. Because I think that's when they played Northern Iowa. You remember when they came back from like 12 down with like less than a minute? Do you remember that game?
Fun fact, I watch very little basketball. Like extremely fun fact, I watch more golf.
What?
Yeah. Got really into golf this past year, like heavy. Like we have a golf simulator we put in our gym. Heavy into golf. Just went golfing yesterday with the team, and we'll sit and just veg out. Watching golf at like 1 a.m.
I don't know how you can do that.
So how do you study the game? Like how do you know how to...
Little bits and pieces. I see it differently. Like we see basketball, like you train in trends. Like basketball comes in trends. Like right now we're in this deep extended range, like world of basketball, like 2000s, early 2000s. It was in the post, 90s, whatever. It was in mid-range. Like there was trends. So what we do as trainers is we watch the trends and then we train for the trends. Like like in an NBA game, you're gonna get middle DHOs, hitting handoffs, you get step up screens, you get wide pin downs, you work on squeeze actions, and like that's how you train. Like when it's high school, it's sideline pick and rolls, 5 outs, working on up ball cuts, and it's just training trends.
So would you rather get tickets to the NBA Finals or tickets to the Masters? What? That's crazy.
Sign me up twice.
Courtside seats to the Finals.
Courtside seats to the Finals.
Versus front row seats to the Masters.
Every seat is front row seat to the Masters.
No, like you dead front. Like you got VIP access.
No.
Fair enough.
Courtside.
I'm glad you chose court,
Yes,
because I was
courtside.
like, there's no way you
Come
would
on,
choose
I'm
the
not an
Masters.
idiot. I'm not an idiot.
Enough about regular basketball. We're gonna wrap it up in the next 2 minutes. Give me your top 5 YouTube hoopers.
Top 5?
You play with a lot of them. I'm sure you train some of them here and there, and I'm sure you watch it because you upload YouTube videos. So,
Wow, I feel like there's been a lot that's coming on. Is Frank Nitti a YouTube hooper now?
we'll exclude past pro experience. So none that had like any type of like pro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
In no particular order,
No particular order.
not including myself.
You play pro?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Ty Glover, Springy, just played him in once. I was very impressed. D Free guy, I feel like has to be up in there.
Yep.
Dev, just OG, got to be up there.
You don't play pro?
No, I don't think so. Maybe?
We'll exclude Dev for this one.
Why?
I feel like he played pro somewhere.
I don't know.
I think he did. And Ty played pro. You can't include Ty. He
Ty
played pro.
Glover?
Yeah, you said he played pro somewhere.
Top man. Did not play pro. Played college.
I heard claims where he played pro.
He played college.
All right, we'll include Ty in there. We'll exclude Dev because I think Dev actually played some type of.
Dev though is a YouTube, like Dev is an he's an influencer. He's one of the heaviest ones. Like,
All right, we'll include Dev in there. All right,
thank you.
3.
Dev, Friga, Ty Glover. Who else?
There's your
You
list,
gotta
man.
put Marcellus.
Huh?
And Marcellus, is Marcellus on that list?
Marcellus is top 5?
On YouTube?
That's your top 5, not mine, man. I don't know. Don't look at
You
me.
can put him on there?
Absolutely not.
What?
You just said he can put him
Chao.
first.
I said pick him first in a team setting. I want him as a mortar guy. I want him looking for me on cuts. I'm not
top
picking him to
5?
get a bucket.
Am I top 10?
No.
Damn.
I literally think I'd put you in like top 20.
Fair enough. 20 is a lot.
Top
man,
20?
You know?
I think that's
at
pretty
least
good.
I'm in the top something. You know,
Yeah,
top 25.
top 20 for sure.
Clay didn't make the top 70. What 5?
77, Clay.
77.
Austin Mills.
Which one?
J Mill?
I honestly,
Yeah.
the other Austin is tough.
The one.
East Coast Austin,
Austin Mills 10.
yeah, is tough.
Yeah.
A lot more athletic than this Austin Mills, West Coast Austin Mills. This Austin Mills though is just super sneaky,
Yeah.
and he's freaking bucket. Although, yeah, I'd say
Austin-
East Coast Austin.
Over this Austin Mills.
Just because I played this Austin, and maybe it's like our games don't match up very well.
Yeah.
But I feel like the other Austin would give me problems.
Like how I gave you problems on the first
You did not give me problems, sir.
I don't know.
Watch the
Anyway.
video.
All right. Damn. So you got Austin, the other Austin. I think they're both Austin J Mills for some
They
reason.
are. It's insane.
Like,
Longest time I thought it was Austin Mills just looking
Yeah.
super shifty on the blacktop.
and they both play with hats, like backwards caps. It's. I think they're both the same height too. It's really freaky. Like,
Has he got up there?
yeah, Hezegod's included. So you got Hezegod as your 5th, or your last one on the list? Oh, me.
No. Stop it, man. Top 20. Cesar Guerrero?
He's pro. He played pro though, so you gotta exclude that one.
Yeah, man.
M1
He
count as
actually
pro?
played pro. Like,
I feel like there's a lot of people that are popping off right now. But
dude, if you just want to say my name, you can easily do that.
Kenny Chao.
That's just what it is. Thank you.
Kenny Chao, last one.
Let's go. All right, no, for real though. Who's your last one that you?
Last one would be,
What about the professor? Does he apply?
played.
no, it is not. Professor is maybe Professor in his prime. But
Yeah, maybe.
we'll say
first-
Hezegod, because I haven't played him. You know, you see him all over the place.
He's never been to one of these runs.
He went to one of the runs.
Oh, okay.
But I've never played him.
All right, there you guys. You guys kind of have the same list. Is that what you guys going off?
Pretty similar.
Y'all comment down below who's the 5th.
Who's
man.
the 5th one?
Obviously, it's me. Jlaw just doesn't want to admit it. You know, I did give him problems today, surprising problems. But hey, man, if you guys did appreciate these mukbangs, you guys know we've been doing it a lot. Be sure to go check out Jlaw, check out his team. If you are in Orange County or Irvine more,
Yep.
Is it Irvine, you want to train. I don't know if you want to talk about, sessions that you have.
For sure, just follow us on YouTube and there'll be all the details down there and getting in the gym with us. There you go.
Best trainer in Orange County, man. You guys already know what it is. Appreciate you guys for watching. Be sure to check out everyone's socials in the description down below. We out this thing, man. Peace.